Hey Aussie Gamers, Lucas here from Aussie Gamers Express, and today I am bringing you a walkthrough of the Room DLC for Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. So the idea here is we need to escape from the room, and Marguerite has brought in this tray of stuffs, so we're going to take the spoon. I'm going to take off this latch, which is pretty easy to do. It's literally just click on it. Okay, first we need to take the lantern, and we're going to come all the way across here to the clock, and the hand's going to fall off, which becomes a lockpick for us. So we're going to take the clock hand and come across to this big grandfather clock. We're going to pick the lock using the big hand. Okay, and we're going to take this picture, but that's going to make that go ding dong. So close that. Everything is as it was. So we'll go and we'll jump back in bed. We've got some time actually. While we do that, I'm going to grab the knife. It's behind here, and inside this vase thing here is a lighter that we'll need as well, but those things won't be noticed by Marguerite as moved. So let's go and get back into, we'll put the lantern back. Whoops, lantern back, there we go, and we'll get back into bed and we'll wait for Marguerite to return. So Marguerite's going to come back in because she heard the clock going off, and she comes and investigates. However, if you've left everything as it was before she left, she won't find anything out of place and will simply leave.
Everything seems in order. Come on now, eat up. I made that just for you. Don't worry. I'll be back real soon.
Okay, so she's left again, so I'm going to take off the binding. Grab the lantern. And we want to get a needle, which is behind a little puzzle. So we need to grab that painting. Don't worry about what's behind it for now. And we'll grab this painting and put it where it looks like it belongs. The small one that we got from the clock will go there, and the big one from beside the bed will go there, which opens up this book, and we can grab the needle. But now we want to return everything to where they were. And then we want to put, whoops, no, we don't want to touch that.
Shit.
We want to put this painting back where it was, so it's in its right place. And then we're going to use the needle on the clock. Now there's a hint in the drawer that says same as all times, like in the main game. And on the grandfather clock it reads 5 o'clock, so set it to 5 o'clock. And that opens the bed. Now obviously Marguerite's going to hear that, and there's a clue on here for a further part of the puzzle. So to put the bed back, we want to press the clock again. That will move that back. Got everything back the way it was before. So we will put the lantern back on here. Don't worry about the piece of paper on the floor, she won't notice. Get back in bed and wait for Marguerite again. Okay, so Marguerite's going to come back into the room now after hearing the bed with another tray of things, and there's going to be some stuff on that tray that we need to go further in this little game.
Don't that just smell like heaven? I made it specially for you. Huh?
Now she'll investigate. She'll think that something's out of place, but if you put everything back to where it was,
Oh, something ain't
she'll
right.
she'll put it down to her imagination.
Well, everything seems in order. I figured you still hadn't eaten yet, so I brought something else for you.
Okay, now she's left. I want to take the stove. I want to take the fork, which has a clue on it, which we'll get to shortly. Back out of bed, grab the lantern. Okay, and the next part incorporates this piece of paper with a clue. First death, then flesh avowed to four beasts, and then ardent joy at the end there. So what that means is we need to rearrange this. Joy was at the end, so we're going to put this painting here. And then we had I think that one goes, no, I believe that one goes on here because it's the pain. And this painting should go in the middle. And that will open the book here. Now you don't grab anything from this, but it's a clue. We've got fork, then we've got a maple leaf or something like that, and then we've got a spoon. So if we go into our inventory, the fork has a snake on it, so snake, leaf, then the spoon, which has an apple on it. Snake, leaf, apple. And then we have this here. We go snake, leaf, and apple, and that'll unlock that lock, and we don't have to worry about that either. But what we want to do is return these to where they were so we don't arouse any suspicions when Marguerite comes back. So we'll put this painting there and everything's all good. So let's go into this room here. Now while we're in this room, we'll grab the fork and pry off that nail, and this will give us the fuel to use on that stove that we got from Marguerite. Okay, and while we're here, we may as well use the knife on this impenetrable tape that can only be removed with a knife. But we don't need that as yet. So we'll go back in here. Let's make sure we close the door. Take the painting. Let's... Actually, we need to pick that up first. Let's combine that with the fuel. Then we can put the stove down and use the lighter with it. Now this is going to make some noise. So we'll take the corkscrew, take the stove,
I gotta get back.
put the painting back. Everything should be as it should be. Put the lantern back and get back into bed to wait for Marguerite.
I'm not enjoying this, dang it!
Alright, so she's going to come back in, and as long as everything's in its place,
Now hold on.
she'll leave shortly after.
Well, everything seems in order. Ugh, why are you so stubborn? You better eat or I'm gonna shove it down your throat.
Okay, she's gone, so we're going to get back up again. Take the lantern, and now with the top part of this rack we're going to use the corkscrew, which is going to allow us to take the hook and there's another hook over here we're going to use the corkscrew on as well. And take hook B, and we are going to combine them. Now we're going to put the lantern in this box for one of those puzzles that we had in the main game. Using the hooks, we're going to line this up. That should be near enough, it's close enough. There we go, we've got Medusa's head. And move to the back podium, and we're going to use the fork which had the image of the snake on it. Turn this around, it's upside down but we can turn it. And there we go. And that is going to open the bird cage so we can get the key. But now Marguerite is going to come.
Quick, quick! Use your head.
Use your head. Got the knife out.
Get on, bitch. I got something for you.
We'll go and confront her. Knife goes in the throat, which buys you a little bit of time. Go across to the clock. Move the bed. Use the key. While she freaks out on the ground there, we've got enough time to escape. And that is it. That is the end. That's how you finish that one. Well done if you worked it out on your own. If you didn't, that's how it's done.